is February 14th, and I have no one to spend it with. I don't have a Valentine, going on 20 years strong, fingers crossed for 21, and I didn't have anything to do. And so I've been thinking about this for a while, actually, about doing this, and I told my roommates, and then they proceeded to laugh because that's the type of people that they are. But I'm excited for this. So I figured, you know, I don't have a Valentine. I'm not gonna have a Valentine. I would be my Valentine. What can you do to be your own Valentine? And then I realized, be a Valentine. So bear with me for a second with what I'm going to show you, and I'll explain. I went to Hobby Lobby. So I was like, I'm gonna be my own Valentine. What does that mean? What does that entail? And I'll tell you. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a bunch of red fabric because Valentine's Day is red. And I also got, I didn't get a lot because God's worst gift to humankind is money. And I don't have a lot of it. All right, and then I got these things because here's what I want to do. I recently learned that they're not even called Valentines, they're called conversation hearts. And they're like those hearts that like no one ever buys except for Valentine's Day, and even then you don't really eat, you just buy them because they like for the aesthetic. They're little hearts and they say be mine, whatever. Anyways, and so I went and I got fabric paint in white because that's the color that I want to use. And then I also got this glue that I'm gonna kind of use for this. And essentially what I want to do, I want to be my Valentine. I'm gonna be a heart. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that with this, but I was thinking that I would make this into like the thing that goes around, and then my body would taper off and kind of be the pointing of the heart. And then I was gonna put the fabric over it, and I was gonna kind of make it into like a poncho of some sort. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that yet. I really hope this is gonna work, and if it doesn't, well, I tried, and I'll figure something else out because I bought 2 yards of red fabric, and I don't even think I'm gonna need 1, so whatever. But at least it will take my mind off the fact that I'm spending this Valentine's Day again alone. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna start with first is with the fabric. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my god. These scissors are not big enough. What did I do? I'm gonna cut it in half first, and then we'll see how that works out. Okay, here we go. So I cut it in half now, and it's still a little long, but 1 is better than 2 because that was unmanageable. So I think that now what I'm gonna do with this is like cut a hole right through the middle, which is, I'm just gonna shoot for it. It doesn't really have to be the middle because no one's gonna see the back anyways. Oh yes. I really need my head to fit through there. I think it will. It looks decently big. So I cut this circle, which you can kind of see that circle, and that's what I'm gonna put my head through. I have a tendency to do that a lot. I overshare. And I don't know why. I've never, like, there's no reason for me to overshare, but like sometimes I'll just talk to someone and I'll be like, I need this person to like me, but I also need them to see why I am the way that I am. So let me go ahead and tell them all of my flaws as a person and as a family, and let me go ahead and tell them why I am the way that I am now, so that they don't think that I'm just annoying for no reason. But then it just turns out that like they still think that I'm annoying. They don't like me. That also could probably, I'm not going to take the full blame, that could probably be why I'm here alone on Valentine's Day. But I don't like to blame myself because I avoid any sort of criticism. Ta-da! think I did good. It's like, it's wide enough. Like, my head's this wide, and I think it'll fit. But the true test, oh, damn. I cut this really wrong. You can probably still see, like, the marker. But, like I said, no one's gonna see it except for me. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. I don't have that big of a head, so I'm kind of glad about that. But this is pretty long. You can't see it, but it goes up to my knees, so it's decently long. So we're just gonna work with that then. What my plan is, because I'm gonna leave that there, is to stick these two things onto the fabric and kind of have that be like, you know, the. So I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna kind of like take like. Okay, so this, and then I'm gonna put this over it, so it'll get kind of big, and so it'll outline the heart, and then I'll just kind of cut it like that. And I think that's gonna work. I really do. I'm gonna use this glue. It's felt and foam tacky glue. I think this this material is considered felt, and this is considered foam. Like I said, I'm not an artsy person. I really wish I was. It'd make my life a lot easier, and it'd make me more interesting. But that's not the way that this worked out. So, what the hell? Am I just dumb? Nothing is coming out. Oh. I think I'm supposed to cut this off. I guess not, because it won't come off. What is... Oh my god. Literally, what did I do wrong? What did... I just ruined this. This was $5. This thing was $5. I don't have money. I don't know who they think I am to be spending it on something that won't even open. There were no instructions. Remove cap, cut off toplet. Cut top. As you can tell, it is important for me to be in school because I can't read. Cut top off tip. Cut top off tip. Cut top off. I did that. You've got to be kidding me right now. Oh my god, I'm upset. There's no way that this dried. Like I said, this was $5. I will not accept this. This is gonna dry before I'm just gonna sit on this now and hope that it sticks. But I'm pretty sure it dried already. It sticks. It sticks. Okay, great. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. I'm feeling confident now because this is actually sticking a lot better than I thought it would. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit more time to dry. And I think we're gonna be good. Okay, so no. I messed up. I have messed up. This isn't gonna work. I guess if oh my god, I'm making it worse. Or is it really that bad? This is falling. Oh, that's me. That's on me. That is falling. Okay, apply glue, press items together, dry for 1 hour? I'm not doing that. I think it's time to move on to the next stage where I wear this and then I figure out like where I'm gonna cut it. All right, so I found a sweater that I don't really care if I get dirty or not, and I decided to put that on because I'm going to put this on and then I'm gonna see how it looks. Okay, this isn't really like what I was expecting, but I do think I can make it work because look, that's like that, right? That's the heart. And then it's gonna taper off and kind of like look like that. You know what I mean? I think they had a reason for saying an hour. I'm just gonna be honest. I think that, And what I'm gonna do now, because this is kind of big, is I'm gonna fold into like that, like the heart's right here, and I'm gonna fold the fabric into it until it gives me the shape that I want. And I think this is gonna work. I'm actually really excited now again. So I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of like tape on here. So I really just wanted this to work because I thought, wow, like I actually had a really cool idea. And then I realized, yeah, Marlene, it's a cool idea because no one else is dumb enough to do it. This is the hard part. You can see how awful I am. Okay. I think it's good. I'm like smoothing it out and I think it's gonna work. So I got this part done. Now it's time for this other part, and I keep messing up. I just want it to be in the shape of a heart. Ooh, that's a heart if I've ever seen one. Okay, great. I think I've got it. I think I've got it kind of like, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting the hang of this a lot more. Just want this to like look good. I just want it to look good. I just want to be pretty. Now that I'm thinking about what I'm actually doing, it makes sense that I have never had a Valentine. This is getting difficult. This is getting difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to give up right about now. Because the image that I had in my head, in my here, is not the image that is being presented down here. All I'm thinking of is the end product. I think that's what we should all be thinking about right now, is just what this is gonna look like when I'm done. And I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look good. Anyway, so now I'm putting on more glue here, and I'm just gonna kind of, okay, here's what it looks like now. And I think you can kind of tell it's supposed to be in the shape of a heart. I feel like I can definitely see that coming along. It's not in the shape of a heart, not even close. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. Frankly, a little disappointing, but we all need disappointments. We all need to be disappointed every once in a while. The train has left the station. The train of good ideas has left the station. And I'm just trying to salvage this now because this is $30 and about 2 hours worth of time. And I'm never gonna get any of that back because I've used it all up. Arts and crafts should not be this difficult. I don't think it should be. I think that something has gone wrong and it's too late to figure out what it was and how to fix it. It's bad. It looks bad. And I'm trying to think of a way to like save it, but I don't think that I can. I'm gonna try to write Be Mine. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and I'm already mad. Okay. Mine. Obviously, it's gonna look a little bit better with the paint. Jesus Christ. Okay, what is it with these things? I really hope I'm supposed to cut that. Oh no! Haha. I wasn't supposed to cut that. I was not supposed to cut that. Oh no! This is the lid. That's the actual lid. I don't have a paintbrush. I don't have anything that I would paint with. Oops. Cut the cameras. I found these a fork and a chopstick, just one. And I'm gonna try, nothing is working. Joy continues to elude my grasp. This is awful, and it's just not working. You know what it was? It was the negative energy that I was portraying in the beginning. I'm gonna take full credit for that one. It was my fault. This is my fault. The fact that this isn't working is 100% my fault because I'm not creative enough. This is awful. This is awful. Okay, I think I'm just gonna let that dry, let that kind of be who it wants to be for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back to it and say 15-ish minutes, and then hopefully it's a little bit better. I realize now why no one has ever tried to do this, and I was the wrong person to attempt this. I've never looked and felt dumber in my life. And I'm sorry. I couldn't even do the shape of a heart. And I tried to like give off like this sort of like mysterious vibe of like, oh, I promise it's gonna get better, and it didn't. It didn't. I'm sorry that I made you guys wait for this. Never again will I attempt arts and crafts. This was $30 in 3 hours of my life. Don't be mean.
Wait, where's the heart? What happened to the heart?
This is the heart. Don't be mean.